We welcome Professor Jimmy Brockett from the Department of World History at the University of Vienna.
Thank you for having me. It's a great pleasure to be here.
Okay, let's get this party started. After the Second World War, a lot of people are wondering why it all happened. Can you shed some light on how all this happened?
Well, most wars, similar to this war, come from many different causes. This war, in particular, has deep roots in the First World War. You see, Germany was in a deep financial depression after not only many years of total war, but also the very strict Versailles Treaty. This treaty has Germany paying money that they could never hope to pay off. This depression caused the German people to turn to a dictator, Adolf Hitler. Hitler made a lot of alliances with other countries which further divided the world.
Now, do you think World War II, did it have to happen? Could it have been avoided?
This is a very interesting question. I believe it could have been avoided if the League of Nations took the right steps. You see, after Hitler took over Germany, he started conquering other countries. The League wanted peace, so they simply adopted an appeasement policy. This gave Germany more resources and power. The main thing is, though, Hitler was aggressive and he was going to go with war anyway.
Do you think that technology that occurred and sprung up from countries around the world was beneficial in the war?
I believe it was a benefit and a curse, because not only did technology give fantastic gifts that created life-saving advancements in medical technology such as penicillin and communications such as radar, it also created violent technology such as biological warfare and nuclear weapons that can destroy life on Earth.
Looking back on the war today, how do you think the location in the country's resources play a role in a decision making?
Well, because of the country's available resources, they wanted different things by involving themselves in war. For example, Japan had a lot of soldiers, but did not have land for their disposal, so they wanted to invade other countries to gain land from them. Germany was also trying to gain land, but not really for the same reason. Germany's Hitler wanted to gain land in order to gain power in the world.
Why was the United States trying to stay out of the war for so long?
The U.S. stayed out of the war for many reasons. First of all, getting involved in World War I, most people in the U.S. wanted peace for America. Laws were made to physically make America not able to join the war or sell war to other countries engaging in war. Also, America was very physically separated from Europe, so we were not in danger of anyone trying to invade us. The main reason we joined the war was after Pearl Harbor, when we realized that we have been invaded.
Why do you think the USSR signed the Non-Aggression Pact?
The USSR signed the Non-Aggression Pact for many reasons. But first of all, they were feeling threatened by Germany, and this way they could build up their army to defend themselves. They also wanted the part of Poland that they were given by Germany by being a part of the Non-Aggression Pact.
What do you think were the key turning points in the war?
Some of the biggest turning points in the war were mostly major battles, such as D-Day, Pearl Harbor, Battle of Midway, and the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, which actually ended the war.
Now, after all this, is there some kind of lesson that we can learn from this?
Of course. One of the biggest lessons in all this fighting is that you should never let the little country get desperate, because once countries and the people in them get desperate, they start to get very unpredictable. And after that, who knows what they could do.